Morning traders, this is your Aussie, your South African top 40 daily review. So starting off on the monthly, and you can see we've stretched up now straight into this area of resistance. You can see all these tails here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, I'll call it 5. I don't think there's anything to the left. I think that was the high. So we're in this area of resistance at the moment. And if you look here, the reason why we fell so hard last year was this structure on the monthly is looking like a flat top triangle. So obviously had people playing the long, but with stops here, and that's what triggered, well, got the momentum going to the downside. But anyway, at this stage we've had a pretty strong run on the monthly. We've gapped up and we've hit a level. Okay, so let's just come back down to the daily. And you can see there's our daily gap as well. We've had 2 daily gaps up and we hit the level and pretty much some profit taking started to happen. So this is pretty similar to what's happening on the Dow Jones at the moment. Dow Jones is at a pretty strong level at this stage. And I have a feeling the Aussie has now arrived at its area of resistance. So let's just get down to the daily. You can see the 4 hour, we've got some sellers stepping in just before the level, then on the level we've got more sellers stepping in. So this could be just be profit taking of this run, or alternatively it could be the bears starting to scale in. So hard to call at this moment, but for all intents and purposes the trend is up and we should still be trading with a trend. Okay, so remember 4 hour indicates my trend, and that is what's happening here. 4 hour above the alligator pointing up, trend is up. Oscillators are giving us some warnings, but we're going to need to see confirmation. Okay, so if we start getting down to what can we trade today, so we have the hour, and on the hour again we've had 3 attempts at getting to this level and pretty much a failure. Okay, again, it could just be profit taking, or it could be the start of the failure. We're going to need confirmation to work that out. And I think the way to play this is really going to be on the 30 minutes as per normal. So firstly, let's just recap what we had here. We had, let's just put the Fibonacci on. So we had a gap up. Here's the range target here. We gapped up above the range target, and then we went on to hit the extended range target and the next extended range target. So it's you would have had the 261.8, and more than likely the 361.8 extension would have been hit. Well, actually that's 2, that's 3, that's 4. So the 2361 and the 461 extensions were pretty much targets that were hit. Okay, so I would pretty confidently trade the closing range breakout strategy again, but anticipating a move to the downside. Okay, what may happen though is because V reversals are rare, we may not just gap down, hit a few targets and then come back to test. But what may actually happen is we may just range first, sort of form a double top, and then start running off. Okay, so that's the one thing that I'm looking for. And often when you have a reversal, the open range strategy pretty much fails. So normally a fake out to the up. So we break above, I'll give you the level now. So we'll get a break above, let's just say 52400. And then all of a sudden the sellers will step in and drive it down. So what you've just got to bear in mind that this is a monthly level. Okay, so 52400 is a very strong monthly level. So to get through this, we're going to need some huge catalyst to drive price through this. And so for me at this stage, you can see the momentum's been dying since halfway through the day yesterday. So for me, this is definitely an area that we need to watch for some kind of a reversal. Okay, so just remember, we may get a bounce down, sort of a fake out, then a run, and then just pop up above this and we get a fake out. basically what that'll be doing is forming a range for us, okay, which will give us a double top on depending on what time frames it plays out. And then what we're looking for is a break below 52120. Break low at 52120. I'm quite willing to leave a stop above 52400. Okay, and see how this plays out. We've got some magnets to the downside. We've got some breakout retests as well that haven't happened. There's one there with a gap, and then we have another gap down the downside here. Okay, so US markets yesterday were pretty flat, so anything can happen today. I think the Dax was up almost 2% yesterday, so that was Europe was flying, but the US was very flat last night. Okay, so that's kind of the view that I have. I'm going to look for a break of these, but any break to the upside, I'm going to be very wary based on the level that we're on. So in other words, we should be trading long, but I'd rather be trading long from lower down. Okay, so we just come back to 4 hour. You can see we can have a proper pullback. We can close this gap and still be in an upward trend. We could even come and close this gap. We do it today, or even this week basically, and still technically be in an uptrend. Okay, so still looking for longs, but not at this level. Want a decent pullback, and then we'll have a long. But because we're trading in smaller time frames, I'm looking for that second attempt within the closing range, and then I'll be looking for a short. I'm actually tempted, if we do get back to the 52,400 area, I'm actually very tempted to put in a short up there. Okay, so again, price action is key. Wait for some form of price action to tell you what's going on, and with the Aussie 12 or 15 will work. You can see there was a wise man, number one, got back onto a level, but then you would have been stopped out. That's not really one. There's no diversions. But if you look at the 12 minutes here, you can see the alligator is going to sleep. And look at the diversions here. Okay. Okay, so those are all the signals that are indicating move to the downside for me. But it could very well just pop up and then drop down. 10 cents is down at the moment, almost 1%. But the US markets are flat, and Rand dollar is quite a bit stronger at 14.13. Okay, so anyway, that's my view today. Looking, anticipating a short off this level, but want to see price action confirm that. Okay, anyway guys, that's it for me today. Hope it helped, and I'll catch you later. Cheers for now.